Hello winds, welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Europa Universalis for M&T 2.0. Alright, so I've been looking through all of these different privileges. All three of my primary estates right now have something in here regarding 5% average autonomy. That one I think might be a good idea to try to get rid of. And the reason is that number one, it costs us corruption. Number two, the more autonomy we have on average in our provinces, the more power they have, which makes them more pugnacious and stuff. I was looking through this as well. These guys suddenly have like amassed quite a bit of an army. The lesser nobles have 7 troops they could provide us with, or themselves with. And the greater nobles suddenly have a lot. They got freaking 18 regiments. That's more than I have right now. I've got less than this. I've got 734. They've got 963. Like, they've got a pretty damn big army. So I mean, I don't want to piss them off, but at the same time, I don't really want them to have any chance of really doing anything. So we're going to start with the lesser nobles, because they like us the most, and because they cost the least amount of corruption, which, that might seem backwards. You might think I should target the larger of them. But my reasoning is that the less influential they are, the lower the costs or penalties, like the lower the risk of losing stability is. So I figure we start with the easiest chance, and then if we succeed, maybe we consider the next one, and then we consider the next one. And maybe that's backwards, I don't know, but that's just what I'm going to do. So lesser nobles, we're going to revoke a privilege peacefully. We're going to revoke the... Now this one is actually also quite concerning. Cease issuing extra high courtier titles. This causes them to increase and become greater nobles, which centralizes the power of this guy. So that one's actually probably more important to me than the autonomy for the lesser nobles. Let's cease that. No more issuing extra courtier titles, please. Let's see how we do. I'm going to speed 3 for a second. And we're looking at February that we can actually attack the Castilian and Portuguese. And Corfu was just full annexed by Naples. So Naples is pretty... What? Naples, how'd you get that land? Naples somehow owns some land up there. I wonder if he inherited him, annexed him. I don't know. That's odd location. Alright, the lesser nobles are furious over the reforms. The reforms targeted at the lesser nobles have caused significant upheaval. In addition to our society's inability to adapt, the lesser nobles themselves are extremely upset. So there is a 50-50 chance we lose 1 stability, and then another 50-50 chance we lose 1 stability. So 25% chance we lose 0, 25% chance we lose 2, and 50% chance that we lose 1. That's the way that math should break out. We're at 2, we go down to 0. That's bullshit. Double badness. Yuck. Oh well. I guess we're not going to revoke any more titles. But, we still revoked it though, right? Like, that still happens, doesn't it? Yes. So we still get to revoke it, it's just that we lose the stability. Damn. Just get done talking about how great it was having that extra stability, and how it was lowering autonomy in every province, and then we just lose it. Yeah, in fact, without that minus 0.1 from stability, autonomy is now starting to increase in some provinces. Most provinces, in fact. Well, oh well. We can't let the nobles, the greater nobles, continue to centralize. They already have a huge army. Now, I also saw that I can demand support from the greater nobles, and they have 21,000 manpower available for me. So we're going to do that. I'm pretty sure this will allow me to exceed the cap, probably. Yes, and then we're going to go ahead and start building some more roads. So, well, actually, roads and or, like, upgraded these things would be quite nice. I don't want to spend any cash. I'm just trying to lay the foundation. They do cost money. Urban gravity modifier. Can we build any more of the roads in Seville? Oh, yes. Sweet. Actually, we can spend all manpower and just build the road outright. I was under the impression when I was doing this earlier in the campaign that the most you could possibly cover with manpower was 75%. But it turns out that it's just dependent upon the amount of money being spent, and I can actually just continually throw young bodies at the problem to make the problem go away. So we've already covered half the cost. I believe this means that we're going to immediately... Yeah, okay, so we can build the roads for free, effectively. Well, free is probably the wrong term, but I don't want to risk losing stability. Alright, where else do we have decent urban population? Because roads are further pushed by... roads will increase urban gravity. Malacca. Pretty sure we have a road there. Yeah, but we also have the tech for even better roads. So maybe I should just keep on saving manpower in favor of, like, upgrading the capital to even better roads. We have no trade wharf over here. A road there helps to connect to these two. I want to build that eventually. We almost have enough money that we can actually move the capital. This is not actually cored yet, so I can't do it, but... It'd be cool if you could spend manpower on not just the, not just on forts and roads. Like, the ability to choose to spend manpower is a very interesting dynamic. I like it a lot. It'd be cool if you could spend it on universities or something else. Alright, it's almost February. We're kind of hurting here for... Oh, my corruption's growing now? That's fine. So... I'm gonna just hold on to it. We're gonna hold on to it for a second. We're not gonna dive straight away into a war. I want to move this capital first. $493 ducats. So we should be good to go next month. So we're going to spend 132 administrative points. We're going to lose 493 ducats. Let's do it. Move and maintain the bureaucracy intact regardless of the cost. Capital buildings in the new area and old capital will switch. Sounds great. We spent all of our money. We only spent 100 some admin instead of the full amount. And we've lost that capital building in Granada. And our new capital is Seville. And if we take a look at communication efficiency, we've got rapid communication here. We've got poor communication in Santiago. I'm assuming it's rapid because of the... I think there's a port there. Yes. So we should see increased communication speed starting, I think, next month. So like this province, let's use these as measures. Decent, 30 to 40. And then this one's rapid. The thing is, we're going straight from a capital into the port. We're already in the port, so we get to skip traveling from Granada to the province over. So 30 to something... I actually don't know how often that's going to update. It's probably the one that does every 5 years, unless I send runners. Well, whenever it happens, it happens. Whoa, we can actually consider converting provinces. Interesting. ECI. This is the first time I've actually been presented with the option to convert a province. Seriously, I can't find the damn thing? Okay. Yeah, so it's Catholic. Small Jewish community. No Sunnis, but large Sunni. Okay, so 40% are Sunni. Does the percentage being Sunni affect how fast you convert? Part of a state, city, local autonomy. Religious unity keeps on kind of fluctuating a bit. Ah, that might be why. We're finally down to 99% religious unity. Might be time to consider actually hiring an inquisitor and trying to convert the people around us. We do have 2 missionaries. Ancona is trying to declare independence from the papacy. Aragon has excommunicated the ruler of France. Nice work, my friend. Cool. I'm assuming that the French are winning their war. Naturally, of course. Alright, well, we must have just collected the jizya tax, because we've got 90 ducats in the bank again. These numbers fluctuate like crazy. Ravenna has rejected the proposal of annexation by the Papal State. So, sounds like he can't quite convince him, huh? Well, we better keep on beating up on our neighbors. I mean, that's just the thing that we do. Jizya poll tax has happened to us. Oh, okay, so that's part of it. This thing had expired. Aragon has now decided to revoke the excommunication of France. I think he's just playing with his buttons. He's like, look, what do these buttons do? I just want to try it. Oh crap, I have no CB against Castile. Seriously? Darn. That's right, none of my subjects can fabricate on him because I border everything. Well, you could technically. Sounds like some of the cores are coming in. Down to 83% overextension. Tax income, 66 ducats. That's per year, so that's like 5 ducats a month I'm spending being overextended. It's expensive. It's expensive to bring new land into the fold. Well, I had my army at full maintenance in preparation to attack Castile, but it turns out it's going to take me some effort to get a casus belli against him. Especially with him counter-espionaging me like a jerk. Okay, well, that'll be fine then. Just more time to amass some cash and buildings. So, the road is in progress, not yet complete, right? I can never remember what that darn icon looks like. Burgers build the building. Building a road. Okay, so it's the estuary. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, the important center of trade indicator icon. Not like a construction icon or anything. No, that would make... No. Poland has formed a personal union with the ruler of Stettin, and Denmark has cited a war against Poland. The war of... Holy crap, dude. Denmark, Sweden, Norway versus Poland, Lithuania, Smolensk, and Bryansk. That's a war. Brittany cedes Bro, Roazan, and something else to France. Oh, hold on. This one was culture Breton. How was he able to demand that? I attempted to attack France. It would be interesting. Attack France, raise the levy, get this massive army from the lesser and greater nobles and just pull them all together and just go smash the French. Massive war. Might be fun. Alright, so on the one hand, I'm trying to improve relations with Tunis, and now on the other hand, I want to steal his lands. Alright, his highest development province that I can reach, he's got 2. Three, actually, if you count the capital. Increased coring cost. Well, it doesn't feel like coring cost is really that important. Let's get a claim on him. I think I need to take his actual capital for the decision to form something special. Papal State wants condottieri. Do I have a claim on Portugal as well? Because I really probably should. Just in case I end up having to attack in that direction instead. Right now I've got 2 claims on France, and 1 claim on Hafsid. Hafsid was allied to the... oh god, the Ottomans and the Mamluks. Sweet. So you're saying it's going to be rather difficult for me to attack you. They would both defend him. Although the Mamluk are pretty close to not honoring it. How about that war with France? What would that look like? All of his little independent peoples. Aragon doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Okay, well I upped education spending quite a bit between episodes, so hopefully that's on the rise. Not quite. Man. Still going down. I think it's a big part because this national education multiplier was as high as like 2. It was very high in the past. And we still have 17 students. 17 upper class pops with no university access. Like, apparently the population has just grown ridiculously as we've conquered all this land. The Franco-Breton wedding, where amongst the possible options they went with, we must consolidate the power of the French crown. Forms a personal union with Brittany. Wow. Okay. Personal unions left and right. Good lord. These do not benefit me. Well, there goes my opportunity to attack Brittany on his own. Just another nation that he's pulled into himself. The French are looking rather strong. Make sure that these guys know that I'm interested in this land down here. Maybe we get lucky and they get a claim on it. The subjects seem relatively complacent at the moment. I do need to continue to steal their lands. The only drawback to my plan is that they are... I can seize every province from them except for their capital. So somebody like Galicia and Leon, like these two I can never take. I can eat everything else they own via Cease province. But it'd be kind of nice if I could get a country that looks like on my exterior instead of my interior, and then just keep on pushing them forward or something. Vicious succession crisis. Hope that doesn't happen to me. Could always send our missionaries to our neighbors. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I could have actually had this mission complete when I had taken myself over the cap. I forgot completely about that. Can we seize some manpower from anyone else again? I think I read somewhere you can only do that once every 10 years. That might have been my only opportunity to actually make that happen. Oh well. One last check on communication efficiency. Decent. It's still decent. I think it's not going to update till the next 5-year communication efficiency calculation happens. And since we're so close to the cap, I think it's time to just take these points. Not quite as far ahead of time on tech as we used to be, but it's still looking pretty good. Mostly just waiting on cores. No, no, not a plague! Alright, they want me to allow them to diminish their embargoes again. I can have them lose 14 loyalty, which would be horrible, because they're already at 36%. Which is just straight up not an option, so I guess we're gonna have weakened embargoes again. It's difficult. I don't know how you're supposed to actually... I don't know if you can. You would have to descend, like, get them so weak in order to minimize the effect of their not wanting it. To actually centralize completely is probably not possible. Then again, I did read, and we talked about it a couple episodes ago, that a guy apparently has done a world conquest in this. And it's only 1453, 52. Like, I've not played that long, and we started with like 4 provinces, so I could see it being possible. It'd be more tedious than a vanilla world conquest, but could be done. It's probably, if I had to guess, some sort of exploit that they just overlooked, that someone took advantage of. Oh, that's what I was looking to do. I wanted to look at the vassal interactions, but I can't see it on here because they're all marches. One of the reasons I went diplomatic ideas is that I do think that we're gonna want to revoke march status on some of these guys and try maybe integrating them if seizing land doesn't do enough. The fish are disappearing. Alright, what do we want to do about this plague? Why is this country modifier capital building in Granada? Oh, okay, it's not in a province, it's the actual name of the country. Gotcha. Alright, plague measures. So... some diplo points to try to explain it. Let's see what happens. They capitulate to your desires, but they will cooperate without excessive resistance. That is a lot of cash. I think we're just gonna end up losing people. Last thing I want to do is piss off the burgers in this way again. I'm gonna say that we've got to just do it. We gotta try to keep our population. Population is everything, and especially in provinces like Granada, which are currently at 27 pop, and I think that they're overpopulated. Yeah, 152% rural saturation and 116% urban. Like, they're way over pop, and it's difficult to get them this high. It's difficult for them to even keep growing once they get to that population size. So, I've got a lot of people to protect here. Here, we still need to saturate quite a bit with urban, but... Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign. It's different. It's totally different than vanilla, so lots to look at, lots to think about. I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. See you soon.